Hey, and welcome back. In this video, we'll be diving right in with creating our first blueprint program, so that when we press play, some message text appears on the game screen. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to That Game Coder, where I share with you my tips, tricks, and tutorials on how to make a game from scratch. Please subscribe and click the bell icon so you're the first to know when I upload new videos. Let's begin with talking about visual scripting. So what is a visual scripting tool anyway? I'm guessing there are many of you who are new to Unreal Engine, as well as game development in general, who aren't sure what visual scripting is all about. I will give a brief description for those of you unfamiliar with the term. It's simply a way of saying that something is being done via a visual programming language. Since there is no code or program written, the process is relatively easier and more straightforward than the more traditional method of actually coding your game using C++ or C#. The event graph is where all your visual scripting takes place. The event graph contains events and actions that are represented by nodes and connected by wires. Let's demonstrate this. In the project we set up during the last video, we're going to right-click in the event graph and search for print string. The print string is known as a blueprint node. Blueprint nodes are objects that can be used in graphs to define the functionality of a particular program. Examples of types of nodes that can be used are events, function calls, flow control operations, variables, and more. A string is a name given to a certain type of data being processed. In this case, the string type refers to text characters. This means that when this print string node function is activated, it will process any text that we input. We can add some text like "Welcome to your first blueprint." In order to have this message display on the screen as soon as we press play, we need to attach another node function called beginPlay. We can do this by right-clicking the event graph and typing beginPlay. This will create the beginPlay event. An event is a special type of blueprint node that tells Unreal Engine when a function should run. In this case, we're telling the blueprint function to run when the game starts playing. If you notice, the nodes have these arrows on either side of them. These arrows are known as execution pins. Execution pins are basically types of sockets that are used to connect with each other. The pins on the left are known as input pins, and they are used to determine when a node should run. The pins on the right are known as output pins, and are used to determine what should happen after the node function has run. As we want the print string node to run when the game plays, we will attach the input node to the beginPlay output. We can do this by just holding the left mouse button on one of the pins and dragging it across to a corresponding pin. Once this connection is made, you will see a line between the two pins. This shows that the nodes are connected. That's it for this video. In the next video, we'll be talking about simulating physics in Unreal Engine. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the videos. And after watching this whole series, let me know what other tutorials you would like to see in the comments below.